Ariel, on Monday's show, at the very start, 6 to 8 minutes on Spotify, thank you, you said Islam, the best lightweight? Quote, maybe. Just want to clarify what you meant by this. Is it 1, best lightweight at the moment, or 2, best lightweight of all time? Just wondering, because if it's 1 and you think only maybe Islam is best at 55 right now, you have some serious explaining to do. Yeah, that's right. He's not the best of all time at the moment. He could be. Is he the best lightweight right now, like of the current crop of fighters? Absolutely. Is he the greatest of all time? No, I think in his prime, BJ Penn was number 1. Now, does it end up being Islam? He's well on his way. Well on his way. And I think there's a strong case to be made that he has surpassed Khabib. And I also think there's a strong case to be made that he has become a better fighter than Khabib. Not just surpassed him in accolades, that he has blended it all together to become a supremely high-level MMA fighter. And the beauty of him is, he doesn't, when obviously we know about his grappling, we know about his submissions, we know about all of that, takedowns, everything. The striking isn't anything to go, oh my God, this is the highest level striking. It's rather basic, but it's so damn effective. He doesn't try to complicate things. He doesn't try to wow you with his striking, but he's just that damn good at what he does. And so he's well on his way. I just have a ton of respect for BJ in his prime. I'm talking UFC 84 BJ, Sean Shirk, UFC 80, Joe Stevenson, UFC 107, Kenny Florian to me was his peak. But well on his way. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely. I feel like that's pretty fair. Hut. Ariel, Dariush getting paid, but what about Wonder Boy? What about what Wonder Boy went through a while back when his opponent pulled out? Dana said something like, you don't not fight and get paid. Well, this is different because they took Dariush's opponent away from him. Totally different.
Didn't they sort it out with Wonder Boy though as well?
They did sort it out. I don't think he got exactly what he wanted, but they still took his opponent away, as opposed to here with Wonder Boy that this man is bringing up. Wonder Boy, in their opinion, I'm not agreeing with it, but they just said, look, you can fight the guy and take a percentage of his purse. You're choosing not to fight him, so you're not going to get paid your full purse. It's totally different, in my opinion. Did the UFC change their protocol on this, or is Benil just one of their guys? Thanks, go Bills and Commanders. Is Commanders not like one of the worst names in sports?
Oh, they need to really think about this. What was it called?
Washington
Jordan, were you telling me they're called the football? That's awful, man.
Oh, you didn't like that?
The football team.
Washington football.
That's stupid. It's stupid. They need to be called like the...
Wait, you like the Commanders?
I like Commanders better than football team.
I just hate the
it's just new.
The font and everything.
That's all it is.
Shit.
It's just new.
I don't like you know what I don't like?
Daniels.
I don't like how the logo is like right here. Like they have the writing here.
Yeah.
I like classic number. Football jerseys should not have any writing right here, in my opinion. On the chest. I don't like that. It's too...
The Bills have any writing?
No, they have well, the classic one doesn't,
Bills.
but they have... Oh, I don't know if you know this, but I have a Bills jersey here. Courtesy
Yeah, there's writing right there.
No. This is the NFL logo, and this is little, but this is not on every jersey. Like the white one, I don't think has it.
Jordan's saying
No,
that it is on every jersey.
I think it's on every jersey you guys have.
Yeah.
I agree
Go
with him.
to 1990 Thurman Thomas.
It's not
Bills
1990.
jersey. Oh, that's the team I fell in love with.
It's
So
not
I can't
1990.
speak. I can't speak to any
You
of
like
this.
the
all
name
right?
Commanders? Just like the name
I
Commanders.
think it's fine. I think their helmets are sick.
I hate it,
love
but
the burgundy.
I don't have a better option, but it does stink.
The burgundy, yeah. I even like the colors, GC. This is where I just think that the font and the name, I don't know.
Yeah, Commanders,
it's just the
same
font.
spot where actually the Commanders have a black uniform that.
Oh, it looks like Frank's.
Yeah,
Josh
no
Allen?
no writing on the black uniform.
Can we agree that
Probably the nicest
Texans
jersey, so.
is probably the worst name, though?
Oh, I like Texans.
I guess we can't
Why
agree.
didn't they use the Oilers?
Oilers was
Yeah,
great.
the Oilers was a great name.
I
That's
guess
a
because
great
the
name, yeah.
Titans
What
owned
is
it.
that?
Or they used to be called the Houston Oilers, and then they moved to Tennessee, and for a season they were known as the Tennessee Oilers, but it made no sense.
They went to the Super Bowl that year, right?
Yes, what a Super Bowl that was. That was the one against the Rams.
They were the Titans then.
Had they changed? Yeah, they probably did
Yeah,
change.
they were the Titans.
So it was just like one season, I think it was.
I mean, it's the Utah Jazz from New Orleans. That doesn't.
Oh, 100%. LA Lakers. We could do this.
Yeah, Minneapolis.
But the best comparison is the Charlotte Hornets moved to New Orleans, became the New Orleans Hornets. Then the Charlotte Bobcats became an expansion team. Then the New Orleans Hornets changed to the Pelicans, just like the Tennessee Oilers became the Tennessee Titans, and that freed up Hornets. And then the Bobcats became the Hornets. And so once the Tennessee Titans became the Tennessee Titans after becoming the Tennessee Oilers, they should have given Oilers back to Houston and dropped Texans. Texans is like Bobcats.
Jordan just explained to me that the Chiefs used to be Dallas Texans, and I didn't know that. Then I think it's Houston Texans is actually fine. That's like a homage to the old Dallas team.
Nah, I don't. I mean,
this is
they don't
opinion.
Even, by the way, they don't even play in Dallas. So why would they?
Because they're in the same state.
Yeah, they play in Houston. You're still a Texan if you're from Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
so-
like, why would they be paying homage to a rival city?
I mean, in Texas, we're all unified.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is it a rival city?
Dallas and Houston?
They're just 4 hours.
I mean, the
Yeah.
Mavericks and the Rockets are rivals.
Different sport.
All right, fine.
I think they should workshop the name anyway.
I think so too. Bring back the Oilers. Kyle, Ariel, I'm having a hard time making sense of Dana's stance that Arman won't get the next title shot at 155. I know that the UFC has punished fighters like this in the past, but in those cases, there were other strong title challenger options. There aren't in this case, especially with the next best contender, Oliveira, having recent losses to both Arman and Islam. Is it possible that the UFC doesn't think that Arman injury was legitimate? Yes, I think Dana kind of made that clear. Is it possible they believe the weight cut wasn't going well and he used the injury as an excuse to avoid the scale? I don't know if that's the case, but you could just tell by his demeanor at the post-fight press conference that he wasn't very happy with how it all panned out, which was interesting because in a previous answer, he was like, look how incredible it is. We went from a $9.5 million gate to a 10.2 after the switch. So if anything, like Arman and Moicano, the switcheroo actually bumped things up. So why is he that mad? Ultimately, it was probably a huge pain in the ass for everyone involved, production, marketing, etc. That was my read. Did you guys feel otherwise? His body language and his response seemed to imply that he wasn't buying it and thus not interested in giving him a title shot.
Yeah, I had the same read. And in fact, when Arman spoke to you, he said the UFC doctors came to him and tried to encourage him to fight. They said, you'll be fine, sleep it off. When you wake up in the morning, you'll be good. So if the UFC doctors are relaying that information to Dana White, I'm sure he is operating under the assumption that like Arman could have fought and should have. And so it's a messy situation. To this person's point, I'm not sure Arman's not getting the next shot. Does it like have we lost sight of the fact that like every time Dana White says something, it's not really like law?
Mhm.
Like
Well,
if they need a title fight and Arman's the one that's available and he's the best option to face Islam and they need him in that moment, I'm fairly confident they will call him. I'm fairly confident they won't just go, you know what? We're not going to have Arman. We're not going to have Islam fight at this moment that we need him because we said we wouldn't give it to Arman. Dana White's 100% John Jones. Then it's somewhere else in between. Oh, this person gets the title shot. Then it's not this person. Like, I'm not reading anything into what Dana White says that night compared to what will happen if in 3 months they need Arman.
PT seems to disagree.
I just disagree with what he said about Dana.
Okay.
Yeah, we know. Take it to the bank when Dana says something. That's exactly how it's going to play out every time.
But by the way, can I just say,
Thank you.
I agree with this man. I do think it should still be Arman, but I can understand. And we also brought up on Monday, Charles was in this situation, albeit a little bit different, and he got passed over and he had to fight Arman and he lost, so them's the breaks. Mr. Clean, Ariel and the boys, it seems to me like there's a fight that makes sense to me, but nobody is talking about it. Moicano stepped up, took the fight on short notice. In the past, the UFC have rewarded that. Arman, who I think should be given the next title shot, pulled out and looks like they want him to climb the ladder. Why not reward Moicano by giving him the fight with Arman? I don't hate that. And I'm going to be honest, I have not heard anyone mention that, including us. I'm sure Moicano would love a fight against such a high-ranked fighter, and Arman would probably view it as easy money. What do you guys think? I love it, but can I just say, can you please just give us Moicano versus Patty at this point? Like,
Agreed.
is there any reason not to do this fight?
No, that's the fight.
The
to me.
one.
Come on.
Also,
The one.
It's perfect.
if you're Moicano, I don't want Arman to be my fight right after Islam. That feels like a path to never fighting for a title again.
Yeah.
So Patty seems like the right opponent for both sides.
Mr. Clean again. Ariel, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you about this Chiefs game in comparison to taking on either of the teams you might meet in the Super Bowl? Ratings for all three teams, please. I was most scared of the Ravens. Scale of 1 to 10 as far as scared. I was probably like a 9.5 on the Ravens. I'm a 9 on the Chiefs just because of history. Commanders, I'm a 6, and Eagles, I'm an 8. I'm scared of everyone. Obviously, I'm not trying to, but Commanders are the new kid on the block. They're very much like the Bengals of a couple years ago. Young-ish quarterback, great story, never to be heard from again. And then of course, the Eagles are tough. Saquon, Jalen, et cetera. They've been there before. They had their hearts ripped out. So I'd rather not play them. But honestly, we're not even thinking about any of this. Humble and hungry, one step at a time. You know what I've been listening to all morning with my kids too? I was trying to teach them about it. I can't play it, right?
What is it?
One more road to cross, one more
DMX.
bridge to take. That's the theme. One more road to
There's
cross.
2 more roads to cross, though.
Technically, we just need to get to the promised land, and we'll worry about that later. And then there'll be another road to cross. But for now,
Remember Rampage came out with that song back in the day?
yes, I remember vividly.
That was so fucking cool.
Yeah. Somehow Mr. Clean got in there again. What's up, guys? Love the show. Been watching since the beginning. Thank you. Personally, when I watch the show, there's a few fighters that are must-watch interviews every time they're on. I know Ariel doesn't like to play favorites and probably won't answer who he likes to interview the most. So for the boys in the back, what are your personal favorite fighters you look forward to seeing on the show? These are my personal favorites. This is his. Yuri, Francis, Dominic Cruz, Israel Adesanya, Dustin Poirier.
And before anyone else, Chael, Patty. Not Patty. Damn it. Sean O'Malley.
Again.
Felt like a shot.
Right.
Felt like a shot.
Wait, who did you mean to say?
Sugar Sean.
Oh, God.
Dustin Poirier is a great one. Darren Till is a great one. Mike Perry is a good one.
Most view.
Chael is great. There's been some good Eddie Hearns in the past.
DJ.
DJ is always great. That's a good one.
I mean, such a great connection, too. The camera, the lighting.
No one for Rick?
Arnold Allen.
Arnold Allen, class.
Oh, happy birthday to Arnold.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Arnold.
Happy birthday to the man.
For me, it's the same ones that it was 10 years ago, to be honest. It's
Rampage.
Like DJ,
Yeah,
Rampage, it's the
Rampage,
same
good show.
guys.
It used to be DC before he turned turncoat. Benedict Cormier.
Is he making the list? Is he lowering you down when the day comes, or
1,000%. Oh, what a great shout. We're down to 4. Daniel Cormier, 100%. He might be leading the whole charge. Oh, 1,000,000%.
All right, so 2 spots left. Did you pop a couple buttons? Did I not notice that?
He's slowly taking
Did,
his
yeah.
shirt
I was
Is he
gonna
getting
say
hot?
something,
Is he
but
getting hot in there?
I realized that he sees himself, so it had to be intentional. So I didn't want to call it out.
Are you warm in there?
It's the new diet. You start burning more.
How much did your stomach hurt last night? At all?
It
Or
wasn't.
you were just like
it was
hungry?
like I was a little ornery. If I'm not, if I'm being honest.
Just drink a lot of water.
Poor
What you doing?
family.
It was the mental hurdle. I just kept thinking on the ride home, how am I going to get home? I get home and I just scarf. I mean, I eat like a madman. I'm not going to lie. And how am I not going to do that? How am I going to get past this? I thought about just like walking in, throwing my stuff down, taking a shower, going to bed. Not even talking to anyone. Hi, how's your day? Great, guy. Bye. Hello. See you later.
You already scripted it.
But then I couldn't do that. Wouldn't be very nice. Wouldn't be very fatherly, husbandly.
Dad's in a bad mood.
Also, Knicks were on. Wanted to watch that. And
Yeah, Claire would have been like, Dad's a bit ornery, huh?
yeah. What's up with the
He
old?
needs to eat something.
Yeah. So
Exactly what she'd say.
yeah, and so I said, "Listen, guys, we're fasting," and they said, "Who the f is we?"
Big fans of the show.
Were they like, are you going to cry again?
They are.
and
Big fan.
and I said, "Look, I'm doing this for you. Okay, I want to be around."
Wow. So did you really say that?
That's a real guilt.
You're like,
trip to put on
They're like, but
you.
Dad,
You're
you
doing
just
a
fill out
fucking
your will.
You want me to
24-hour
die?
water
You want me
fast.
to die?
Yes.
No, seriously,
I'm doing
you
this
didn't
for
take
you.
any like important business calls on the way home, right? When you're hangry and everything.
Not that I
All right, good,
remember.
good.
But it has happened.
Waspy when he's hungry, Helwani.
I'm a delight when I'm hungry.
You should put a do not disturb
not.
on your phone. Ariel is fasting.
Wow.
So we all
Why?
know.
Why? Did you feel like I was ornery yesterday?
you've mentioned this a couple of times that on the ride home, and now I'm wondering, like, damn, I hope you didn't make any like executive decisions.
I'm just asking you. Did you feel?
No, honestly, no.
Frank.
You were.
That's a testament to my
You're pleasant to be around
character
all the
and
time.
will.
But I
Thank you.
could tell when you haven't eaten. I'm trained at home for that. I could tell when people's metabolism has dipped. I'm like, oh shit. Good.
Wow.
Time to grab the snacks.
Wow. I hope Tracy's listening.
No, she is.
The Real Madrid. Hello, Ariel and crew. My question is, what are your thoughts on McGregor and Paul brothers together on the same bus for the inauguration? I don't know. They were, like I said, it looked like they were on a tour bus touring around like some foreign country. It was kind of comical. Other than that, not much. Did the Paul brothers really gimmick Theo Von's chair at the inauguration? Did you guys see that video?
That's what
coming
he's
out, man.
claiming. That's what
I can't tell if it's a joke or not. Also, do you know how many people were in that room? Like, it was as VIP as possible. Like, I don't think the George St. Pierre's and the John Joneses of the world were even in there.
Oh, as in
Just the Paul brothers. Like,
even John,
Yeah,
who
the Paul
who
brothers
was,
made
like,
the cut.
around, was not in the room. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
man, it's been a weird thing to watch for me. Like, I'm obviously not American, but just bizarre, the whole thing to me. Maybe I'm by myself here. Very
In
strange.
what
Glad to see-
respect?
all of it, like the clips that are coming out, the amount of people that are there, the people that are there, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
This is a good one. Hey, Ariel, how funny was it watching Conor McGregor post with the Pauls while Dillon Danis was posting on his stories like a middle schooler who just got broken up with? I missed that, but if it did happen, it sounds pretty funny.
Dylan
Oh,
would be
it
upset
happened.
about that.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Dylan was
No
kind of
doubt.
emotional.
He would be upset. About
Was he
that.
What
really
was he
emotional?
about?
Well,
I don't know
Connor's
if
sitting
he
there with
put
a
it out
guy
there.
who's suing him for,
No,
his
for
wife.
real. What was he posting?
He posted
I don't
like there was one that was just it was a lot of like
If you
think you
retweet
know your
this-
friends.
I think the caption was, "When I have
Wow,
my
he did one?
funeral, make sure Conor McGregor's there.
Listen,
Let
there
it
is
down
no.
one last
By the way,
time."
it must be a mistake because there's no way Dylan's doing any like subtweeting of Conor McGregor.
Oh no, he was doing it.
There's no chance in hell.
No, I think Rick actually had his eyes on it. He's confirming that it did happen.
Yeah.
What?
it
Yeah,
happened.
Dylan actually said something negative about Connor.
It
or-
wasn't
That's the thing.
negative. As I said, it was like a you think. Okay, so all black screen. Wow, just wow. Period. That was on
That's
one of the
subtweeting.
stories.
Like a jilted
Then
ex.
the picture of I believe it's Tony Montana. No, Godfather. Al Pacino after like looking surly because he's been double crossed.
I'm not buying this. This is a work. I'm not. There's no chance in hell that he is ever going to.
Criticize.
Sitting there,
Are
he's sitting
they-
there with the enemy. He's sitting there with the enemy.
Are they still
Telling it up.
up, or did he delete them in a panic?
This is from days ago. It's not a sell up. It's
Yeah.
stories.
Former opponent, Logan Paul.
He fought him. He's suing him. I mean,
Great boxing match.
It's also if they're selling a fight like this, jovial, all posing together for a picture thing doesn't really help them either. Because they're gonna do the whole like, no, I want to beat the shit out of this guy on fight week. And you're like posing for pictures with his ma.
I wonder if they even are going to do that. If I'm being honest.
I'm not buying any of it.